Hello.
Good evening. Sorry, I was watching the Bears.
Hello, Sonny Cleethorpes. Just saw that on there. Cloudy Belper.
Do you know what? I've been laughing because I've been watching all the comments. It's so British. You're all talking about the weather.
Well, we do that sort of thing, don't we? Yeah. Hello to Ken Jones, by the way. I just saw that pop on there. Saw that. I don't know whether he's allowed on there himself or whether someone else is saying hello for him. But I didn't notice.
It was Joe saying hello for him.
Yeah, I was just trying to find out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so yeah.
Hope we're all doing okay. Oh, we've had an exciting week. Things we've got to tell
Have
you.
we?
No, shut up. I'm bluffing. Well, we've got all sorts
I've had my
to tell you.
second jab. Got a sticker. Yay!
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously, I had the stickers that Jenny sent me before, but I now have a proper sticker.
Yeah, I'll go for mine tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mick Burrows is on there. I don't know if your wife will be giving me a jab again tomorrow. I met his wife last time I was there. Yeah, first time I'd ever met her. Yeah.
What else have we got to say? I've got a sore bottom. I mean, not bottom, hip. I went running today in spite of waking up with a really sore hip, and then had to post a photograph on my running group of a slightly strange looking backside later on because I had a bag of frozen berries stuffed down my drawers
berries strapped to her arse.
Oh.
It's one of the strangest requests I've ever had. I was helping her pull her running trousers over a bag of frozen berries strapped to her arse.
It helped though.
Yeah,
I did look like I was auditioning to replace Kenny Everett when he was doing his Rod Stewart impersonation.
Yeah.
But
I've got another story about that. Thinking of that.
Go on then.
Yeah. No, we'll do a song first. It's originals tonight. Welcome if you've never been on here before. I'm sure most of you have. Looking at the names that's going down there. Hi Jess. Hi Angie. Hi David.
Can I just
Gail.
say? Oh, Sarah saying she can
Sarah,
repost the photo if the price is right. But no, fantastic
Christelle,
one there.
France, hello. Yeah.
Ed Maxwell was a counter for the elections at where he lives. I think it's York Way, isn't it? And we did a Willy bingo for every ballot paper spoilt with a Willy.
Ah, brilliant.
See, it never occurred to me until I was actually doing the Teddy.
So it actually happens. That's cool. Well, of course it does. Yeah, of course it does. Yeah. Tonight's featured album, Far Off on the Horizon. And we'll start with that track,
Yeah.
Another night, sleep won't come. I'm staring at the ceiling. Just my thoughts for company and the sound of my own breathing. There's a battle raging in my head, the saints against the sinners. Oh, restless night, the ghost of you still. Too much space and I dare not dream of this bed where I am lying. And tomorrow's just another day, far off on the horizon. Why did you go? Why was it so? What was it you were needing? Did you hear the sound of dripping blood? It was only my heart bleeding. And I gave whatever I could give, though it wasn't up to much. Ransom for a tired smile, tokens for a tender touch. There's too much space and I dare not dream of this bed where I am lying. And and tomorrow's just another day, far off on the horizon. Treachery comes with a smile, and deceit the warmest handshake. Moonlit shadows icy cold, surrendering to daybreak. And so morning comes just as it must. Wheels they keep on turning. Each shadow face I know too well, each memory still burning. Too much space and I dare not dream of this bed where I am lying. And tomorrow's just another day, far off on the horizon. Too much space and I dare not dream of this bed where I am lying. And tomorrow's just another day, far off on the horizon. Yes, tomorrow's just another day, far off on the horizon.
Was it Di Jeffries at folking.com who used that song as an example of how you can get a song out of absolutely anything?
Well, I don't know what he was trying to say there.
I mean, about, just a sleepless night.
Yeah, it's true. I did. I genuinely, I know I've said this before, but it's the truth. I genuinely wrote the lyric to that song about 3 o'clock one morning. I just could not sleep. Hi, Leanne. Just see Leanne's on there, my daughter. Sad news in the Muxlow household.
Oh, Gypsy the cat.
Gypsy the cat went yesterday. Mind you, she was getting on. She'd had a good run. Poor old Noah, grandson, heartbroken. Mind you, I did my duty. I dug the hole.
Yes. So what have we got here? Yeah, Sheila, you'll think about that when you're eating the berries. They're wearing a polythene bag wrapped in a tea towel, and I was wearing knickers. Okay. Oh, Jill Oxley. Hi, Jill and Steve.
Hi, Jill. Steve.
Yes, it's Ken's wife who's on Facebook who's posting stuff to you.
Ken's just a stalker through his wife's account. He's one of them. I don't do Facebook, and then hops on his wife's account. There's loads of them.
Hazel Richings is on.
I saw Hazel was on there, yeah.
Yeah.
Long time no see. Hazel, hope you're doing okay.
Rob Jeffries, this was the very first song we ever heard you play at the Union Chapel when you toured at Fairport. Do you know what?
I loved that.
That is the song that we started every night with on that
Jeff and Nicky,
Fairport tour.
just saw that there.
And one of my memories is it was the Rose Theatre in Tewkesbury was the first night of the tour, and Rick Sanders introducing us, and we're standing in the wings, and I was just thinking, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then we walked out and we did that song, and they just went nuts, and I just thought, we're going to be fine here. They're going to like us.
Well, one of the best with that was, what got me with that was Leeds City Varieties, a very famous old theatre. You know, the good old days was used to be broadcast live from there many years ago. And we were stood in the way, it was fairly early on in the tour, stood in the wings waiting to go out, and this is to say, it's just a wonderful, wonderful venue. You know, the walls just rise up, and they've got the boxes all around, and all this sort of thing. It's a fantastic place. And we were stood in the wings waiting to go on, and Rick was doing his spiel, introducing us. And one of the City Varieties techies, they always have one of their techies backstage. He was stood with us, and I got my guitar around my neck, just finishing tuning my guitar, this sort of thing. And he's chatting away, and he says, "You do realise," he said, "that stage," he said, "Charlie Chaplin's walked out on there." He says, "Harry Lauder, Morecambe and Wise, Houdini." And I'm thinking, Christ, mate, shut up. I'm feeling bad enough already without all of that. But wasn't it lovely? It was great.
It was a smashing venue.
I was saying earlier on, Kip was saying about the thing about the bag of spanners down the backside. What was
Bag
it?
of frozen berries.
Bag of frozen berries, that was it. And I mean, very, very nicely, very kindly, Kip bought me some cycling trousers for Christmas. You know, these padded ones, because the seat.
Well, they're undies, cycling
well, undies.
shreddies.
Yeah, they are. They are actually undies. You're right. They're cycling pants, and the seat I've got on the Halford Rocket, my bike, is not very comfortable. So they are a great help, but they do make your backside look a bit like someone who's got a bag of frozen berries stuck down the cheeks. And I come down. I've got my cycling stuff on. And Kip's laughing, said, "Oh, you got your padded pants on then?" I says, "No, I hadn't." So, I know I'm getting old, but I didn't realise my arse was that saggy. Yeah.
It's not.
Thank you very much
indeed. It's just that your leggings are very saggy in the nether regions. Other things we've done this week. We went to the pub outside.
Yeah, we did. Well, we did last Sunday. We had a good old walk around, and we was walking back past the car arms, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they got the outside seating area, and we looked, and there was seats available, and it was quite warm. We thought, we had one, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
I know some of you have booked into the car arms. They just be aware that they are very good. The food's great. The food's not badly priced. Oh. The bar is expensive.
Smuggle a bottle of wine in.
Yeah, smuggle a bottle of wine into your room, that's all I'm saying, yeah. Yes, but no, they had a very, very nice Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, and I had a pint of Black Sheep. And while we're on it then tonight, an old favourite, Nuki Brown. Can't go wrong with a Nuki Brown.
And
well, it seems a bit sweeter than I remember, it's just my taste buds changing.
Yeah, I'm going back also to a favourite, Talisker Sky. I know Gwyneth doesn't like it. Just work at it when you'll get there. It's I do like it.
Yeah. Yeah, this next song, Grateful for the Rain. This was inspired. We'll dedicate this to Wendy.
Wendy Rice. No, Wendy. Yeah.
Wendy Price.
Wendy Price.
Yeah, lives up in Whitby. And we were up in Whitby at Ali and Maggie's. We're staying at our friends Ali and Maggie's house. And Wendy gave us a copy of a letter because we did the song a few weeks back, Metagamma, which was about Kip's great uncle, great uncle, emigrating to Canada on board the ship, the Metagamma, and Wendy's auntie?
Yes.
She emigrated on the same ship, different journey, but on the same ship.
The journey immediately before. My great
uncle
Christmas
Eve,
yeah. My great uncle Callum went from Stornoway on April the 21st, 1923, and May Greystone went from Liverpool on Christmas Eve 1922.
Yeah, and she went over there to meet William, her husband to be. And we know all of this because when Wendy gave us a copy of a letter that May had sent back to her family later on in life. William had died by this point. May was quite elderly at that point, and she'd sent this letter on telling her story all about her life. And Wendy gave us a copy of it, which we still have somewhere.
Sorry, it's Gwyneth saying about the Talisker. She warms to it. Told you.
You're weakening, Gwyneth, you're weakening.
It burns the nerve ends off after a while, so it's alright. never asked why, but forever it seemed there were clouds in the sky, gunmetal grey, choking the sun day after day. Gathered on the dockside to say our goodbyes. I carried the bags for my sweet sister May, and wondered if I'd see her again. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, you'd better treat her good. There's not a single drop of bitterness that flows within her blood. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, stay faithful and stay true. My sweet sister May is Calgary bound for the love of you. There was laughter and cheers as the ship pulled away. Hard as I tried, I could not be brave. I shouted and waved and the tears filled my eyes. Grateful I was for the rain. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, you'd better treat her good. There's not a single drop of bitterness that flows within her blood. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, stay faithful and stay true. My sweet sister May is Calgary bound for the love of you.
Stephen, oh Stephen, you have no need to fret. I love your sister dearly, and happy we are wed. Our life it isn't easy, but we're young and we are strong. Give us your blessing for the
Billy boy, oh Billy boy, you'd better treat her good. There's not a single drop of bitterness that flows within her blood. Billy boy, oh Billy boy, stay faithful and stay true. My sweet sister May is Calgary bound for the love of you. So there. And a couple of nice things with that song. We sang it in Calgary. Although May went to Calgary, they settled up near Edmonton, so further north, several hours further north. But also, Wendy did send copies of the album Far Off on the Horizon to May's family out in the Edmonton area, so they know that she's being sung about, which I think is a fantastic thing. You know, I'd love for my mum. Well, I don't think I'd love for my mum to know the song that I wrote about her. She might not be desperately chuffed.
It's got an happy ending.
It's got a happy ending.
Yeah,
yes.
you proved her wrong. That's the main thing.
That's why she might not like it. But in general, yeah, I think it's a good thing to know that your parents, your grandparents are remembered by other people. It's nice.
It's a bit of immortality for them, isn't it?
It is, yeah, completely.
I just saw a post on there from Brian saying saw some good bands at the Boston Glidodrome in the 60s. I saw some cracking bands there. I remember seeing T-Rex, very early days T-Rex. ELO, very early days ELO.
Did I say
Wizard.
Sheila saying she'd seen Elton John there?
Yeah, Elton John was there. We didn't get that night. I always remember trying to get there in my mate's van, and it wouldn't. Well, my mate's dad's van, and the van wouldn't start, so we didn't blooming get that night.
I've never been to the Glidodrome.
Oh, that's some good memories there. Trying to think what else we've got to say. Yeah. Oh well, we had a lovely night last Friday night. Just thinking now, because we mentioned about the Fairport thing. Lindsay and Greg. Lindsay's usually they're usually on here. I don't know if they're on tonight. I've not seen. But it was Greg's birthday, and they're big folkies over in Wales, and they planned a Zoom concert with us playing for Greg's birthday. And Greg's a massive Chris Leslie fan from Fairport. He's a big Fairport fan, but he loves Chris Leslie's stuff, and he does some of Chris's songs as well. Good singer and player is Greg. And between ourselves and Lindsay, we cooked up a bit of a surprise for Greg, being it was his birthday concert. And with a few phone calls, we got hold of Chris, and completely unbeknown to Greg, Chris opened up the concert. Greg introduced us, but then Chris came online and opened up the concert and did 3 songs, which was great to see Greg's face on Zoom, the shock and surprise, and it was also lovely to catch up with Chris as well. Really was a treat.
He did his song about Michael Collins, the guy who manned the lunar module when Armstrong and Glenn actually walked on the moon first time, and because obviously Michael Collins died last week. And if you've not heard the song, find it and listen. It's called Moon Dust and Solitude.
It's a great song.
It's just...
Everybody thinks of the guys who actually landed on the moon, thinks of their story, but this guy was the one guy left in the capsule orbiting the moon, actually going around the dark side of the moon there, where no radio contact or anything, and he's just in this tin can hurtling along at Christ knows what sort of speeds. It's a really good story.
It's a good story, but it's a beautiful, beautiful song. And it was appropriate that he did it last week.
Yeah, there was a good story with it as well, because Chris has done a few things on like Facebook where he's posted videos, but he'd not done any Zoom concerts or any sort of concert since lockdown started. And he couldn't get his head around walking from his living room into his kitchen to stand in front of his iPad to do a 15-20 minute set. So what he did, he went outside, got into his car, drove around the village so he could step out of his car, walk into the kitchen and then do the gig. Just cracked me up, absolutely cracked me up.
But I just got a vision of Linda, Chris's wife, they are polar opposites, but both lovely.
Oh, God.
She would just be doing some of the best eye rolls you can imagine.
This song, it's called The Ship It Rocked, and it was requested by Sheila.
Sheila Reid?
Sheila Reid, yeah, I think it was Sheila Reid, yeah. So we'll crack on and do that, eh?
Yeah.
It's pretty much self-explanatory.
Can I just say, we've got a couple of people here boasting about having played at the Glidodrome. Of course, Mark Addison's played there a couple of times. Sharon's saying we'll have to go and see Planet ABBA play at the Glidodrome.
I never played that. I thought the only thing you could play there now was bingo, actually.
I don't know what they're doing now, but anyway, there we are.
Please, good job they got music back in there anyway. Woke up this morning, 5:30. 6-day journey lay ahead. Another land, 2,000 miles. Tonight I pray for a stranger's bed. There's nothing left in this old town. It's just bodies, bombs and rubble. They say that they can get me out, but each day the price is double. And the wolf is howling at my door. We have to make some money. That well-worn path's been trod before, to the land of milk and honey. Or to ship it
it rocked and the ship it rolled. It turned our faces green. Oh, if we ever make dry land, I'll go no more to sea. Oh, desperate measures, desperate times. You can't live without a future. There's no goodness in this land of mine. It's time for us to leave her. We got nothing left save a little hope. There's jackals out there waiting. But as I climb aboard this boat, I can't stop my hands from shaking. Oh, the ship it rocked and the ship it rolled. It turned our faces green. Oh, if I ever make dry land, I'll go no more to sea. Oh, they say you can't trade human flesh. No man can own another. But when the devil calls, you'll sell your soul. You'll turn upon your brother. And there's glory out there somewhere, fair winds and steady tides. Yeah, there's glory out there somewhere, if we can just get through tonight. Oh, the ship it rocked and the ship it rolled. It turned our faces green. Oh, if we ever make dry land, I'll go no more to sea. Oh, yeah, if we ever make dry land, I'll go no more to sea. Oh,
I'm getting a bit of a look there.
Just one little twiddly bit at the end.
Ah, you know, whatever.
Trying to think what else we've got to tell you. Oh, bless. Oh, Manel's on.
Hi, Manel. Hope you're doing okay.
Should say, hola,
Hola.
Manel. Buenas tardes and all that. Yeah. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, that's your age, maybe. These things happen.
Yeah.
We, I was just thinking about this album. I think I did put a little note on the thing. It was, I'm pretty sure it's the best, by our standards, best-selling album we've had to date. And it was written and recorded quicker than any of the others.
Yeah.
I know we harp on about it, but we'd found out we'd got the Fairport tour, and it was Peggy who said, "Have you got a new album to plug, to promote on the tour?" And we said, "No." He said, "Well, you really ought to have. You're missing a trick if you don't, So
we did.
We got stuck in, and I think it was eight of the 12 songs were written actually once we'd started recording.
Yeah, you'd already got St Peter's Gate, but you used to sing that.
I had. I'm trying to think what else I'd got.
Grateful
I think
for
I'd
the
got
Rain.
Grateful for the Rain, of those, and all the others.
But anyway,
all the others were written. Yeah.
It's one of those that's been really well received. What's this? Great news actually. That the drill hall in Lincoln has been saved.
Yeah, I did see that.
Lincoln Council had pulled all their funding, so the drill hall, which is one of the venues that Fairport played, which we played with them.
That's a regular one for Fairport.
It is, yeah, and all sorts of other people there as well. But the council had pulled the funding, so it was going to close down. And the Lincoln University have said that they will undertake the running of it and keep it as an arts venue, which is fantastic.
Which is wonderful. It is. Yeah. It is great.
So that's really good. Are we going to do this song then? Oh.
Yeah, St Peter's Gate. I've had this song for donkey's years. It is an old one. I do remember. I think I've probably sung it live once myself, and that was at Boston Folk Club donkey's years ago. And
this song is so old. I think it's older than our relationship.
I think it's that old, yeah. But it's just a funny thing because it was never part of the live set. And I think the one and only time we've ever done it live was it not? It was in Australia.
And somebody requested it.
Somebody came to the gig and said, "Will you do Grateful for the Rain?"
Not Grateful for the Rain, darling.
Not Grateful for the Rain. St Peter's Gate. Yeah, and I'm trying to think, I can imagine the place. I can remember the place where we played it. It was that place where we stayed with that lady, and we were sat in a conservatory. And she got the insect netting all the way around the windows, and there's a great big spider on the other side of this insect netting.
It wasn't the Willem Bar, was it? No.
No, it wasn't. But there was this great big spider, and I thought I didn't realise the window was open, so I went to poke on the window like that at the spider, and there was no glass there, and I hit the blooming spider, and it scared the crap out of me and scared the crap out of him. So I didn't do that again. But I do remember us going around the back of this hall, because this guy had asked for it, going around the back of the hall, and Kip got the lyrics up on a phone, and us desperately trying to remember how to do it. But everything's fine for tonight, though. It'll be no problem at all.
I always think of Miss Havisham with this song. Oh, what is this? She said. Something's amiss, she said. Goodness, what's happened? What's this doing here? Off she goes, tidying, dusting and ironing. No rest for the wicked, or so it appears. Then the phone rings again, the mockingbird sings again. The tune that it hums falls deaf round her ears. For she pays no attention, it's only distraction. There's things to be done, and she's done them for years. And oh, she said, heaven can wait. I've not got the time to go cleaning the brasses, polishing the railings on St. Peter's Gate. Oh, now Jesus, don't bother to phone, for the damn thing can ring. I'll just let it sing. I've got plenty to do of my own. Mornings are taken up, dressing and making up. Always looks her best. She says someone might call. She spends her afternoons dancing from room to room, catching the dust before it can fall. Evening she spends alone, dreaming of long lost friends. So many lovers who've all gone before. This flower had faded, her looks became jaded. She'd given her best, no one wanted what's left. Now nobody knocks on her door. Oh, she said, heaven can wait. I've not got the time to go cleaning the brasses, polishing the railings on St. Peter's Gate. Oh, now Jesus, don't bother to phone, 'cause the damn thing can ring. I'll just let it sing. I've got plenty to do of my own. A wedding dress in her room, thrown down one afternoon, unwanted, discarded, thrown off in despair. Her happiest day, they said, but he said his love was dead. He just couldn't do it, he no longer cared. Then failing to understand, she gave in to every man, seeking comfort from touching them, holding them near. Only to be abused, mistaken and confused, cheap decoration, such humiliation, but not one of them really cared. Oh, heaven, it's sure getting late. It's time I was up there cleaning the brasses, polishing the railings on St. Peter's Gate. Oh, now Jesus, how come you don't phone? Just give me a ring and I'll drop everything. I'm tired of being alone. That's really
Excuse me a second.
sad.
Yeah, I know.
But it is. I know. Where are you going?
Oh, turn the heating off.
Oh right. It's It is a really sad song, but it does. It's got that taking the wedding dress off. Although I know Miss Havisham was still wearing hers. For those of you who've got no idea what I'm talking about, it's Great Expectations. Go on.
We don't have those in this house.
No, not
Not
anymore.
anymore, no.
There was what was it on today? One of the quizzes I saw a bit of. The question was, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Who wrote those lines? And
Was that Dickens?
it's Dickens. It's the
Dickens,
opening
yeah.
lines to A Tale of Two Cities. And I can't remember who it was that the bloke said, but it's. I mean, it even got multiple choice. Charles Dickens was there, and he got it wrong.
Was he actually there on the programme?
Charles Dickens,
Bless
yeah,
his
in
heart.
person. He turned
done-
up
boy's done
because
good.
one of his lines was being quoted. Yeah. Oh, a bit of blue. Oh, this is. Shall we talk to some people?
Yeah, go on,
What
let's
have
do
we
that.
got to say?
We've got a few. Well, one what we have got to do. What we have got to do is congratulations, I think, to Mark on your retirement, and commiserations to Tina. You've got him at home all the time now, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure
I'm sure he'll just put himself in a room and play the bass.
Play the bass.
Tina, yeah.
Do what I do, Mark. Just get lost in YouTube. I can just
Yeah.
disappear for days.
Yep. So so that's Mark and Tina. Some birthdays that were in this last week. Gail, happy birthday!
Oh,
for
yeah,
last
Gail,
Friday,
yeah.
Gail. And Nikki. Was it
Oh, was
Monday?
Nikki?
Monday this
Nikki Shaw,
week.
yeah.
Nikki
She
Shaw's
was-
birthday
yeah.
as well.
Maxine
Maxine Houseman.
Houseman. Yeah.
Yes, it was
I left
Maxine's
Maxine's
birthday
on.
as well. And is it this weekend? Is Julie Southwell's big one?
Is it today? I don't know if it's today. I
It
can't
might be
remember.
today.
We did get a message from Angela.
Richard David, yeah.
Yep. And
But,
anyway, happy birthday,
I'm just
Julie.
amazed that you're that old, Julie. I thought you were much younger than me. Not saying anything, but no, she is younger than me, but not as much younger than me as I thought she was. So there.
Hello, Horsham. There's Steve Francis is on there.
Oh, hello, Horsham.
Yeah. And Copenhagen.
Oh, it's Inga.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Tanya, my favourite book, Tale of Two Cities. I have read it, but a long, long, long time ago. You've not read any Dickens, have you?
Crikey, I
You
don't
started
know.
reading St Thomas Hardy. You read.
Oh yeah, he's right up my street.
Oh, he's completely miserable. Yeah.
Tess of the D'Urbervilles. That's one of the happiest novels I've read in ages. I love that.
Oh, I think it's a gorgeous book.
Yeah.
Actually, an interesting Radio 4, I've got a series at the moment of Thomas Hardy's women, so telling the stories of some of Thomas Hardy's books from the women's point of view, which I think will be fascinating. There you go.
Anyway, yeah, that's. I've just whipped off, turned the heating off. I am boiling in here tonight. Yeah. It was
That is the
chilly
first
earlier.
time we put the heating on this week, actually. But
Yeah, sure, it shouldn't be. It's May, for
I
Christ's sake. It
know.
shouldn't be on, should it? Hey.
but I'm a wuss. I don't like being cold. Just what was it you were looking for on that dark and stormy night? What was it you were needing? What did it take to put things right? Did you get a little hungry? Is it something that you do? You can always come back, babe, to the tried and the tested and the true. The sun is shining over yonder. Always just step away. Don't be in such a hurry, babe. It will shine on here someday. You just need a little patience. The skies are totally blue. You know you can rely on the tried and the tested and the true. I've been down that rocky road, such a treacherous path. Don't step too close to the edge now, babe, 'cause it's a long and hard climb back. Wanna pass on some pearls of wisdom? Take heed of my advice. You come this way but once, child, so you better think twice. Youth is wasted on the young. I heard somebody say, takes years to get this stupid. That's the price I have to pay. I'm throwing you my riches. Are you picking up these clues? When you're looking for an answer, look for the tried and the tested and the true. Yeah, when you're looking for an answer, look for the tried and the tested and the true. I like that song.
That's a good song,
That's a
yeah.
good
That's
song.
good fun. It's good fun.
Who else have we got on?
It's good fun to do, that is. Oh, hang on, I'll need that again.
Oh no, Gail, that is just
What's the matter?
terrible. One of Gail's birthday presents is a whiskey tasting next Thursday.
Oh.
Clashes with.
Dearie me. Cuh.
Can't you just buy your own whiskey? No, sorry, no, I don't mean that.
Yeah, well, saying that, things we're doing, for anybody who's new on there, and I don't suppose there is, but we always do it, we do should you wish to donate, we do 2 collections on our website. There's a link at the top of this stream to the website where you'll find 2 buttons on the front page. One is for our own personal use, our Strings and Things Fund, should you wish to donate to that. But the other one is to our charities. Well, not our charities, but the charities,
Our chosen charities
that we've been supporting. Well, you've been supporting on our behalf, let's put it that way. which is the Sleaford Larder, the local food bank run by the New Life Community Centre, and the other one being the Musicians Union Musicians Hardship Fund. So any donations to that would be most welcome.
And thank you very much for the donations that have come in again over the last week. That's fantastic.
Always appreciated. I think we're close on 3,500 now.
We've done more than 3.5 in total, because we did the Drystone Arts Bursary as well.
Yeah.
So
so that's been fantastic. And thanks also to everybody who's reserved their seats for the Teddy Bears Picnic, which is the concert we're doing at the New Life Community Centre in September.
25th of September.
25th, I wanted to say 29th.
Who sent me the picture?
Somebody sent a picture.
We're going to use it for the event photo. Whoever, I can't remember who it was, I'm really sorry.
Teddy's with a sign for Sleaford.
Teddy's hitchhiking to Sleaford for the Teddy Bears Picnic. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll look it up, but thanks for that.
Yeah, so that's going to get used.
So if there's anybody else out there who wants to reserve a ticket, we're putting the tickets on general sale from this weekend, and they're going out at £12 ticket each.
But you
each
lot
for a ticket.
Get it for £5.
But you folks, as Kip said, they're going out for a £5.
You've done more than enough for us over the last year.
Indeed.
So as long as we cover the cost of the hall, that's fantastic. So thank you.
Yeah,
and we will be running a raffle on the night, with all the proceeds from that going to the community larder as well, because it wouldn't be a folk gig without a raffle, would it?
Mm-hmm. And tomorrow night, if you're not sick and tired of us already, we're doing a Zoom concert. Tomorrow night we should have been in Bromyard playing at Folk at the Falcon, gig put on by Roger Pugh and his crew and his helpers. But obviously that's not going ahead. But he's set up a Zoom gig for us tomorrow night. You can find the details for that on our website and also on Facebook.
It is,
if you want to join
free, and then donations should you wish.
Yeah, you get the link for free, and then you can donate through Roger's. Roger's got a thing there for donating.
Or you can just donate on our page as
donate
normal.
on our page,
or tell Roger that you have donated, and because you've all given enough already. But
I think that pretty much will be the last Zoom thing we'll be doing, providing things open up.
Apart from
there's the
Folk on the Wirral.
Folk on the Wirral. We should have been playing the Wirral Folk Festival in June, first weekend in June, but of course that can't happen as a festival. So they're doing a Zoom thing. So we are doing a set on that. I think on Friday night. Yeah. But our last sort of full Zoom concert will be tomorrow night.
And then we go actually into IRL, as they call it, in real life.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah,
yes,
in the flesh, getting out there doing it.
And I know that our first gig at the moment is in real life, is Sheila Reid's at the end of this month. There are just a couple of places left for that, or there were when I heard from Sheila the other day. I think that's nearly sold out. So if anybody is interested in that, that's Edwinstowe, North Nottinghamshire. Please let Sheila know.
There's a few things on the website. Françoise, who I guess is on there, I've not seen tonight.
Yes, Françoise is on. I have messaged you, Françoise. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, that's in Newark.
Yep, in a church in Newark. That's in July.
In July, yeah.
And various other things. We will be doing other gardens, village halls.
We must crack on. We've been yakking a good bit.
I know we have.
And Irene, yes, that would be lovely. Raffle prizes would be most welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, that'd be great.
A song inspired by an event in the Big Issue.
An event? Article.
An article. A feature.
That's not how, is it?
That's right.
That's far off on
I'm
the
doing
horizon.
far off from the horizon.
I was thinking that really doesn't feel right. Ah, that's it.
Right album. It's wrong chords.
Yeah. How does it start?
Near my father.
Thank you.
Okay.
Me and my father didn't get along. 18 years when it all went wrong. A one-way ticket on a one-way track. with the clothes on my back. Comes the point you can't take anymore. I slept on couches, I slept on floors. For the sake of my head, I had to get away. I pray to God it doesn't rain today. Well, the government said it was self-inflicted, so I don't show up on their statistics. With a click of a mouse, I disappear. From a girl to a ghost at 18 years. From a girl to a ghost at 18 years. Well, you have to learn fast or you're gonna die trying. And I've not been an angel, there's no denying. But the lessons come hard along with the knocks. When you're looking at the world from a cardboard box. The government said it was self-inflicted, so I don't show up on their statistics. With a click of a mouse, I disappear. From a girl to a ghost at 18 years. From a girl to a ghost at 18 I might not be a genius, but I'm not dumb. I'm hitting my stride, though I can't yet run. I make a few quid selling magazines, but the prospects are poor for a ghost of 18. Now I have a few family of sisters and brothers, and there's some ruthless swines as I've discovered. But there's plenty of good and helpful souls. A hot bowl of soup and a warm bread roll. The government said it was self-inflicted, so I don't show up on their statistics. With a click of a mouse, I disappear. From a girl to a ghost at 18 years. From a girl to a ghost at 18 years. From a girl to a ghost at 18 years. Sorry, mind wandered a bit there.
These things do.
Yeah.
It's going to be very strange, actually. Nice as this has been, it's going to be very strange getting out there and doing it live, actually in front of people again. There'll be a few nerves flying around, I dare say, for a while.
Oh gosh, yes. Phew.
See, Susie's on there. Have a good holiday, Suze.
Oh yeah,
Wait
Susie's off with Mum and Dad.
Our weekend mate's not going to be here this weekend. She's off.
Oh,
Oh,
Viv and Steve want a couple of tickets.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, we will put you down, darling.
Indeed.
But yeah, it is going to be really weird, isn't it? I mean, we're actually going away next week just for one night to stay with our friends Dave and Sue.
Yep, that would be
and
great.
hopefully collect some donkey poo for the garden.
Yep.
They have donkeys. I mean, that's great. But
good for the rhubarb, you know.
and not just for the rhubarb, brilliant for the vegetable patch in general.
It is.
So yeah, we're actually going to have a night
over.
away from home, which will be very weird, won't it? Just not being here.
Night, night, Gordon.
Night, night, Gordon.
Going to bed.
Oh.
It just says very lovely song. Good night and sweet dreams.
Ah. So this one, yeah, not so sweet dreams.
No, Ghost, that was requested by quite a few folks. Julie, Lynette, Graham, and others, I do believe. And this song, it's called When First I Met Amanda. And I wrote this for a lass I knew I had a massive crush on when I was 9. And didn't see her then for donkey's years, and then saw her again probably 40 odd years later. And life hadn't been that great for her, let's just put it that way.
Can I just say, Sheila is really worried about the angle of that lampshade and why it doesn't scorch. It's a low energy light bulb, Sheila, it doesn't give off heat.
There's not a lot of power in here, Sheila, it's fine. Oh, can you do that? When first I met Amanda, I was drinking school milk. My pockets crammed with nothing, my head was full of guilt. My world was spinning backward, I had no idea why. I just knew that I felt better when I looked into her eyes. Everything felt better when I looked in her eyes. We sat together in the classroom, she'd chatter all the day. I'd mumble and I'd stutter, not knowing what to say. I was happy just to listen, just to be there by her side. Last time I saw Amanda, I came close to crying. Last time I saw Amanda, damn, it made me cry. There are roads you never travel, signs that say what if, mysteries to unravel, lives we'll never live. Some never get to say I love you, some whisper beneath their breath. Some spend their lives saying they're sorry while others can't forgive. All their lives saying they're sorry while others can't forgive. Last time I saw Amanda, the years had been unkind. There was pain within her heart, there was trouble on her mind. Her world was spinning backward, it was easy to see why. Oh, I hope that she felt better when she looked into my eyes. I pray that she felt better when she looked into my eyes.
That's sad.
Missed that bit. Oh,
Is
it's
she
a sad
dead now?
story. She's no longer with us, bless her.
Yeah, I thought.
She was beautiful as well. Beautiful.
Anything else to say to the people? Oh, we've got, well, the recipe calls, it's an American recipe, which calls them English
I've got it
muffins. Yeah. So, you know, like old-fashioned muffins, I've made some sourdough muffins. So we've got that to have after this,
Yeah.
which is very nice.
And sausages.
And cold sausages.
Cold sausage, yes. It's great. Yeah. I didn't realise the hour is up already. That's amazing. That.
It is.
Yeah, we've still got another song to go.
Yeah.
It is a request.
It is. Next week
Yeah,
is a covers night, but it's a special covers night.
it is. It's Robert Zimmerman's 80th birthday on the 24th of this month. Bobby Dylan. So we are celebrating that, doing a night of Dylan songs.
And look, he's got me practicing already.
Indeed. We've had a few requests already for the Dylan night, but you know, chuck 'em at us. We've got one or two different ones in there, and we know we have already done quite a few over the covers nights anyway. So we might bring one or two of those back. But
some of you know how much I love Bob Dylan.
I love Dylan.
I do. I get it. I think some of his songs are fantastic. Well, a lot of his songs are fantastic.
There ain't many duffers in there.
And occasionally, I actually like him doing them. Not ever so often. I'm still haunted by the month we spent travelling around Spain in Tallulah with, was it Desire?
Brilliant album.
The album.
Buy it, just play it 25 times, one after another.
And then
you'll
go
get
outside and set fire to a load of harmonicas. That's all I'm saying.
It's just
By the
gorgeous.
end of a month, I wanted to ram that harmonica
there's the
where
thing.
the sun doesn't
You know,
shine.
I know we're going off piece here. Tom Jones, right? The older Tom gets, the cooler he gets.
Oh, absolutely.
And
especially since he stopped dyeing his hair, she says.
well, whatever, you know. And he, you know, the music he does now is the music he's really loving. And I was sat waiting for Kip to come out of Sainsbury's the other day. I got the radio on, and Tom Jones comes on the radio singing One More Cup of Coffee by Bob Dylan off the Desire album.
And it's on Tom's latest album.
It's on his latest album. He does a blooming good job of it as well. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing, yeah.
So
anyway,
this we'll leave you with this one. Thank
this
you very
is
much,
for
everybody, for being
Graham,
with us. It's
yeah.
for Graham. Yeah,
Thanks for being there, folks.
Thanks for this, Graham. We've only ever done this song live once, and I think that was on here.
Well, quite possibly, yeah. But it'll be fine.
It
it'll be
scares
all right.
me. But I
Yeah.
do really like this song.
It's called I Cannot Remain. You don't need to explain it. It's all there. And sadly based in fact as well. But anyway, thanks for being there. We'll see you next week. We'll do this then up on the Facebook, go through the comments and things like that. I just noticed somebody's on there after your sourdough muffins recipe, so we can do that as well. Kit may well do cookery demonstrations in the future.
Oh, if you're really into sourdough, I have the best recipe for sourdough chocolate brownies.
They're wicked.
Just
Wicked.
unbelievably good.
Yeah.
And sourdough naan breads as well, by the way. And fruit loaf, all sorts of things. I am not yet a criminal, sir, but I am a desperate man. I have a wife and children, sir, I'm sure you'll understand. I travel to this country, sir, to work and pay my way. Now they're shouting in the streets, sir, that I cannot remain. I do the jobs that others won't. I've always done my best. My boss said if I turned more like you, I'd sack the bloody rest. I am an honest man, sir. My taxes I have paid. But now they're shouting in the streets, sir, that I cannot remain. Welcome me with open arms, while others spat and cursed. I've seen the very best of men, but now I fear the worst. Some gave us food and shelter, sir, embraced us as their friends. Now there's bricks thrown through our windows, sir, how low must we descend?
Thanks for being there.
Thank you very much.
Get your request in for the Dylan night.
And see most of you next week and
See you
go
next
and
week. All
enjoy
be
your
well.
whiskey.
Yeah, keep well. Thanks for being there.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.